Hi guys, today let's talk about people that I call enablers. And these people are people who enable bad behavior generally. And trust me, these people always enable bad behavior. Let me tell you guys what I'm trying to say. You know, when you go to someone and you complain about somebody, and the next thing that person tells you is that you already know that's how the person is. You already know that's how she is. You already know that's who he is. You know he's just a child. There is no accountability whatsoever. There's nothing like I'm going to talk to that person, or there's nothing like, okay, what do you want me to do? Do you want us to call a meeting so we can talk things through? They just send you off immediately. They just cut you short immediately by saying, you already know who that's how she is. You already know that's who she is. You already know he's just a child. Have you ever been in such situation before? And how did that make you feel? And these enablers can be your mother, your father, your sisters, your brothers, your nieces, your nephews, your friends, your colleagues. You can find them anywhere and they occupy different roles and they also play different roles in your life. Like I said, I am also sometimes an enabler, especially when we're trying to keep the peace. And trust me, I have been an enabler once or twice, even more than that. Trust me, just because we want to keep the peace. We tell ourselves we want to keep the peace. We tell ourselves, just let it be. Just let it slide. And that person that people keep telling you that, oh, you already know who she is, you already know that's how she is, you already know that's who he is. They keep doing the same thing. They keep breaking you, they keep undermining you, they keep just making you feel a certain way. And people do not want you to express how you feel or how that person makes you feel by just telling you, oh, that's who they are. The way that I am right now, I am no longer an enabler, and I'm also not tolerating people who has bad behavior or tolerating people who are enablers of bad behavior. If you do anything wrong to me, I'm going to call you out. I'm not just here. I'm not going to tolerate anybody anymore, because when people know that people already say that's who they are, they feel like we should tolerate them all the time. We feel like we should just suck them in all the time. But they're affecting me. They're affecting my mental health. Do you know sometimes when you come across people like that, your mood change immediately. They make you feel small. They make you feel a certain way. They are very rude. They don't care about your feelings. Why should I care about your feeling if you don't care about my feelings? And if you are an enabler out there, please stop it. If someone comes to complain about someone to you, take it seriously. It's because they respect you enough to come tell you that A, B, or C did this to me. Maybe they want you to speak to that person, or maybe they want you to call a meeting so that they can sit down and trash things out, and or to give that person an opportunity to tell the other person how they make them feel. Don't just dismiss people when they come to you about something. Don't just get used to people's bad behavior that it gets to a point where you already say, you know, that's who they are. And you know the most annoying things about such people or about this kind of situation? Let one person get fed up and say, you know what, I am not tolerating this person anymore. I'm not going to stand for that's how she is, that's who he is anymore. If that person wrong me, I'm going to like let out my anger. Let out your anger one time and everybody turns and everybody start looking at you like you're the troublemaker. Because one thing with such people, these people who are always nonchalant about other people's feelings, who don't care about how you feel, who prick you every now and then, who make you feel small in little talks, or they throw shade in such a way that they think that you will never get it. Or sometimes they even throw direct shade. They get used to people saying that's who they are. So they keep doing this thing over and over, and I don't know when you guys came into, I don't know when you guys had that group meeting or group chat that you all say, oh, we are gonna just take this person the way they are. Hey, baby, child, this year, if you have bad behavior, if you don't care about people's feelings, you are someone who is always like pricking people, who is always disregarding people's feelings, who don't care how people feel. You just say things anyhow. There's no filter. You just say things just anyhow. No respect, no regard. Baby, we are in the same shoe this year. If you bite my nose without caring about my mucus, I'm going to bite you in your anus without caring about the shit inside of there. I'm not tolerating. I was talking to my brother the other day and he was like, you are this one person who always say, just let it be. Just let me. I am not even, see, like I said, I have once been an enabler, and I am so sorry for anyone that had really come to me to really share their feelings with me, and I quickly brush it It was not intentional. I wasn't undermining your pain or your feelings. It's just that we grew up as an African, we grew up with this thing of keeping the peace. Let it be. Baby, child, if there is no peace, there is no peace. There is no pretend peace. There's no it look like peace. If it's not actually peace, baby, it is not peace. It is not peace. So if you are someone who throw subtle shade, who talk to people like you just throw words without filtering, you just say anything, you just out there. You are just one bad energy. You are just one negative person. You are someone that if someone comes in contact with you, they feel a certain way. And this kind of people pick people that they do these things to. So they don't do it to everybody. So even when you're complaining to somebody else, it look like you're the trouble. This year, I'm a basket full of trouble. If calling you out for who you are is going to make me a troublemaker, baby, child, I would take it with all honor, with a badge of honor. In short, 5 stars, if there's anything like that. If you're out there and you're still enabling bad behavior, please, 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 please let people be accountable for what they have done to other people. If someone comes to you about a friend, a sister, a brother, oh, this is what this person did to me, find a way to actually create the peace. Don't suppress somebody's anger, suppress somebody's feelings to make the other person feel good or to pretend that there is peace. Like I said, child, if there's no peace, there's no peace. There's no pretend peace. It does not look like peace. It has to be actually peace. And sometimes parents do this. One child is complaining about another child. You're like, you already know your sister. You already know that's how your brother is. Just let it be. Baby, you guys stop it. A friend is complaining about another friend. You're like, you already know that's how she is. You zero. If people who know me before know that I have zero tolerance for nonsense. Zero tolerance. Like, I cannot even stand nonsense. I cannot. And if for any reason I have been tolerating anybody and you have been throwing shade, you have been saying things, you have just been behaving anyhow, you are out there, like there's something I don't even understand. It's how people embarrass people publicly. Like, I cannot do that. I have not been able to do that. If I've ever done that to you, please raise your hand in the comment section. Like, child, you guys, please, let's not do this. Like, I don't want to say this is 2026. This is a lifetime thing. If you know me personally, you have a friend that knows me, you have a sister that knows me, you are my colleague, you are my friend, you are my family. Child, we're not doing that. In short, I have left the zone of condoling people's BS just to keep the peace. There's one thing about, like, I feel like if there is war, let's face that war, trash it out, destroy everything. And if it's not buildable anymore, it's not buildable. But if peace means someone enduring somebody else their lifetime just to keep the peace, child, I left that group chat long time ago. Long time ago. So please, if you are that person who always prick people, who don't care about how people feel, I will not care about you, how you feel either. I will react twice as bad as you reacted towards me, or I will throw that shade 3 times what you threw at me. And if you are that one friend or you're that one family member, mother, father, sister, cousin, that people will come to you and say, oh, this cousin of mine did this to me, this brother of mine did this to me, this sister of mine did this to me. And the first thing that comes to your mind is, you already know that's who they are. You already know. Just leave them. I don't want any trouble. Oh, so I'm the one that's supposed to live with a troubled mind just because I want to give another person peace. I say that you are the one enabling this bad behavior, because how would that person who is out there hurting people ever take account for what he or she is doing to other people? Doing to friends, doing to brothers, doing to sisters, doing to family members, doing to co-workers, just because and I don't know, it's like there's just this announcement that's always been put out there. You tell Mr. A, they say, you already know that's who she is. You tell Mr. B, you already know that's who he is. Baby. At this time, I will be the one that people will begin to say, you already know Sonia. That's who she is. Since People are getting away with bad behavior, no accountability. Baby, let's join the group chats. Let's join the queue. Let's come out here and keep hurting ourselves. You hurt me, I hurt you. You hurt me, I hurt you. Then anybody will win. Especially parents. I feel like parents are the biggest enablers whatsoever. Parents are, I don't even know why parents will always do this. They do it even in marriages. They do it. You go and complain to your mother about your husband, or you complain to your father about your husband, and or you complain to your mom about your wife. The first thing they say, don't be careful, oh, you don't want the marriage to end, oh, nothing. You guys just manage yourself, oh. So just because you don't want something to spoil, someone should just sit down there and be suffering. You guys, please, if it is not actual peace, it shouldn't look like peace. It shouldn't be pretend peace. Let's aim towards everybody experiencing peace to the fullest. Let's aim towards resolving issues and trashing things out and trying to call out that person that is constantly hurting another person, making people accountable for what they do to other people. Let's not get used to bad behavior. I will stop this here. But like I said, it shouldn't be pretend peace. It shouldn't look like peace. It should be actual peace. If it is not peace, I am not there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next episode.